So that is the LAPD is group stalking with. This is just seconds later after I go into my office. My office is rumbling, sounding of an earthquake, and you're looking at the distance where they're at. Don Noggle is indeed going to federal prison, not only because he is a group stalker engaging in what is terrorism in the workplace with a corrupt government that is providing evidence against him. This is why you do not want to engage in terrorism with a corrupt law enforcement agency. They do not have college degree requirements. They are not sophisticated. They're not intelligent. They're just corrupt. And they're demon possessed, and that's speaking to an obsession that they cannot control, and they're incriminating everyone. Don Noggle is going to federal prison. The criminal system that he's engaging in, this is audible activity creation under a fake sun that's remaining over me. Don Noggle is engaging in the P.O.C. in the workplace, which is the prosecution of speaker companies. I am an employee of a third-party company that is subject to what is the malicious guise under which federal group stalking and monitoring is underway, which Don Noggle is not ignorantly engaging in that, and doing so, which is relevant. That audible activity, which is that conversation, while a third party is group stalking with that corrupt law enforcement agency, Don Noggle's conversation is a violation of Title 18, keeping me under surveillance, and doing so while they are engaging in that pattern of conduct. So I want to be clear. This is the entity that Don Noggle is referencing while they're group stalking with that government. Okay, and everybody at this property is going to federal prison. So it is currently 5:14 p.m. The entity is referencing the people of the state that are engaged in pacing, because that's what this is, demonic pacing, back and forth. And this is the hostility by passive-aggressive demons. And this is how demons show their hostility. Don Noggle's going to federal prison. So let me repeat that one more time. Don Noggle is going to federal prison while the entity is threatening my life, pacing all around under a fake sun and stalking in helicopters. That's the reality of the criminal conduct that's underway while he's calling on a communication device in violation of Title 18, referencing that which he already knows the substance of, that the demon was coming onto the grounds engaging in terrorism on behalf and in concert with LAPD, who was still stalking in helicopters, telling on Don Noggle and all of speaker companies. The whole Palo Alto office is going to federal prison, including him. Okay, and while the demons come out pacing in front and behind me, that's a show of hostility by a bunch of demons who are watching me expose them. And he's going to federal prison for that as well. Okay, because speaker companies is group stalking with the state, employing me for this purpose, for this criminal purpose, and this is relevant to enhancement to federal charges and sentencing. And where he's sitting right now, he's witnessing and listening to me speak his name, and he's listening to me speak the fact that he's going to federal prison. So you can call back and say whatever you want about how you want me to enforce the parking policy. You're going to federal prison. And you can thank your criminal co-conspirators for continuously providing evidence against you. It does not pay to group stalk with the LAPD. They are not the most elite. They're not the brightest whatsoever. This is P.O.C. It's currently 5:15 p.m.